What I wish I knew at 20 instead of 30. Imagine you're about to embark on a journey, but you have no destination in mind. You jump in your car and start driving, but you have no map, no GPS, no idea where you're going. How can you possibly expect to reach your destination if you don't even know what it is? The same principle applies to life, my friends. Without clear goals, we're like ships lost at sea, tossed about by the waves of circumstance. We might have a general idea of where we want to go, but without a specific destination in mind, we'll never chart a course to get there. That's why setting clear goals is absolutely paramount to achieving the extraordinary life you deserve. It's not enough to say, I want to be successful or I want to be happy. Those are great aspirations, but they're too vague, too general. We need to get specific. What does success look like to you? What does happiness feel like? Define it. Write down your goals in vivid detail and make them measurable. How will you know when you've achieved them? When you set clear goals, you provide yourself with a roadmap to follow, a target to aim for. And trust me, the more specific and measurable your goals are, the more likely you are to achieve them. But it's not enough to simply write down your goals and forget about them. You need to review them regularly, visualize yourself achieving them, and most importantly, take massive action towards making them a reality. Life is fluid, and your goals should be flexible enough to adapt to changing circumstances. So, take some time today to reflect on your goals. Are they clear, specific, and measurable? Do they inspire you to take action?
Let me tell you a story about two individuals, both facing a challenging situation. The first person, let's call him John, encounters an obstacle and immediately throws his hands up in defeat. "I can't do it," he mutters. John has a fixed mindset. He believes that his abilities are predetermined, and when he encounters a challenge, he sees it as a threat to his ego. Now let's meet Sarah. Sarah faces the same obstacle as John, but her reaction is entirely different. Instead of giving up, she sees the challenge as an opportunity for growth. "This is tough," she thinks, "but I'm going to figure it out." Sarah has a growth mindset. She believes that her abilities are not fixed, but rather, they can be developed through hard work, dedication, and a willingness to learn from her mistakes. The difference between John and Sarah is not their inherent abilities, but rather their mindsets. John's fixed mindset keeps him trapped in a cycle of fear and self-doubt, while Sarah's growth mindset propels her forward, allowing her to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. The truth is, we all have the potential to cultivate a growth mindset. When we choose to see challenges as opportunities, setbacks as feedback, and effort as the path to mastery, we unlock our true potential for growth.
Let me ask you something. Imagine you have a car, a high-performance sports car that you absolutely love. You wouldn't dream of neglecting its maintenance, right? You'd make sure it gets regular oil changes, tune-ups, and any repairs it needs to keep it running smoothly. So why is it that we often neglect the most important machine we possess, our own bodies and minds? Just like that sports car, our physical, mental, and emotional well-being requires regular maintenance and care. We can't expect to perform at our best if we're running on empty, fueled by stress and neglecting our basic needs. Self-care is not selfish, my friends, it's essential. It's about prioritizing our well-being so that we can show up in the world as the best versions of ourselves. So what does self-care look like? It's different for everyone, but it might include prioritizing sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Nourishing your body. Fuel your body with nutritious foods that provide energy and support your overall health. Moving your body. Engage in regular physical activity that you enjoy. Taking breaks. Step away from work or stressful activities regularly to recharge and clear your mind. Connecting with loved ones. Spend quality time with people who bring you joy and support. Remember, self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's an investment in your well-being, your happiness, and your ability to live a fulfilling and meaningful life.
Let's talk about failure. It's a word that strikes fear into the hearts of many, but I'm here to tell you, it shouldn't. In fact, I believe that failure is not the opposite of success, but rather, it's a stepping stone on the path to success. Think about it. Have you ever met a successful person who hasn't experienced failure at some point in their journey? Of course not. Failure is an inevitable part of growth, of pushing beyond our comfort zones and striving for something extraordinary. The key is to change our relationship with failure. Instead of viewing it as a negative, something to be ashamed of, we need to embrace it as a learning opportunity, a chance to course correct and come back stronger. Every time we stumble, every time we fall short, we have a choice. We can either let the fear of failure paralyze us, or we can choose to learn from our mistakes, adjust our approach, and try again with even greater determination.
Let me share a secret with you. There's no such thing as an overnight success. True success, the kind that lasts, is built one step at a time, one day at a time, through the power of consistency. Think of it like building a skyscraper. You don't just magically wake up one morning with a towering structure reaching for the clouds. It takes time, effort, and consistent action, brick by brick, day after day. The same principle applies to achieving our goals, whether it's improving our health, building a successful business, or mastering a new skill. It's the small, consistent actions we take each day that compound over time and lead to extraordinary results. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a new goal or project, but the real challenge lies in staying consistent, even when the initial motivation fades, even when obstacles arise, even when we don't feel like it. That's where discipline comes in. Discipline is the bridge between our goals and our accomplishments. It's the unwavering commitment to showing up each day, even when it's hard, even when we're tired, even when we'd rather be doing something else. So how do we cultivate consistency? Start small. Don't try to change everything overnight. Focus on making small, sustainable changes that you can stick with over time. Create a routine. Establish a daily or weekly routine that incorporates your goals and helps you stay on track. Track your progress. Monitoring your progress can help you stay motivated and see how far you've come. Find an accountability partner. Having someone to share your goals with and hold you accountable can make a world of difference. Remember, consistency is not about perfection. It's about showing up for yourself, even when you don't feel like it, and trusting that the small, consistent actions you take each day will lead to extraordinary results over time.
As we come to the end of our time together, I want to leave you with this. The journey to becoming the best version of yourself is not a destination, it's a lifelong adventure. It's a process of continuous growth, learning, and evolution. There will be challenges along the way, setbacks and moments of doubt, but it's in those moments that we have the opportunity to dig deep, to tap into our inner strength, and to emerge even stronger than before. So, embrace the journey, my friends, and never stop striving to become the best version of yourself.